Do you want to work from home? Stand by while we connect you. Brought to you live via the World Wide Web, direct from Australia. Business training, hints, tips and tools that you can use to be your own boss. Work from home and live the life you desire. Welcome to Home Business Gold. And here's your host, Master Home Business Trainer, Paul Bars.
Hi there, hello and welcome. Welcome to our brand new seminar series, Goal Setting Mastery. And if I had to give it a subtitle, I guess I would. It would be Goal Setting for Goal Getting. It's an interesting topic, goal setting. I'm sure at some point you've come across all the strategies, all the techniques, all the tips, hints and tools that you can possibly find for goal setting. How to set a goal, how to go about getting it, how to break it down into different life pieces and make it step by step. Well, I'm not going to do that for you today. And over the next few weeks, in fact, what may even be a few months, I'm going to add to this seminar series, and it will become, I believe, the crowning glory of the Home Business Mastery Complete Guide to Home Business Success. Now, why do I say that? When you look at all the content that is inside the members area, why do I say this might become the crowning glory? Well, once again, it comes down to a single fact, something which I've been trying to share with you over these last few years, and that is this. I have been fortunate. Myself, I have been incredibly fortunate to learn from some wonderful people and tremendous, terrific training material. And it's these things that I want to convey to you today. You see, goal setting is a whole lot more than just deciding what you want and then going and getting it. Now, if you've been involved in professional goal-setting challenges in the past, you've probably got a good idea of what I'm talking about. You may have already decided that you don't need what you're about to hear in this seminar series. I'm going to show you one more thing. I guarantee it. I will show you one more thing from what you've already learned. No matter what your experience, no matter what your history, no matter what your successes or your failures over the past 10 to 20 years, I guarantee throughout this seminar series I will show you one more thing. And this first tutorial really is just an introduction. More so, I'm going to help you get set up. And I had to decide what was the best way to do this. Should I print out on PDF form for you to download the documents that I want you to use, the notation pads, the cards? Should I do that? And I decided no, I wouldn't. Simply because the most important thing about goal setting, in my opinion, is the activity and the interaction between putting it together and then making it happen. You see, everybody has dreams. Everybody has goals. Everybody has hopes and desires and wants and needs and things that they would like to have changed in their life. Now, you don't have to have a bad life to want things to change. The truly motivated individual sees and recognizes and knows that no matter how good life is at the moment, it can always be better. It can perhaps be easier. Perhaps the working days can be shorter. Perhaps the quality time with the family can be better quality, more frequent, or just simply more quiet. Perhaps your own time with yourself needs to be improved, or your time with your God, or your time with your friends. Goal setting in this series is not about how to achieve things in business. I believe that if you follow the steps that I will give you throughout this course, I believe that if you follow them step by step and make them your own and modify, adjust them to suit your own personality, that you will discover a whole new way of life. A way which you've possibly dreamed about, a way which you've possibly imagined, but then again, maybe not. I'm going to help you create a plan of action, an outline for the next 20 to 30 years. Keeping in mind, though, that it's not set in concrete. I'm going to help you learn how to create your own plan of action, how to develop your own blueprint for success for the future. Once you know how to develop and create your own blueprint, you can do it anytime. Throughout this series, I will be drawing upon materials that I have taken notes from, seminars that I have attended, books that I have read, tapes I have listened to, videos that I have watched, people I have spoken to. I have a folder sitting here in front of me. There must be over 800 pages. No, we're not going to go through them all. But in the learning over the period of time that I have been doing this since 1994, as I was reading through it, I've got goals that I wrote down in 1994. Some of them I've achieved. Some of them I haven't. Some of them just aren't important to me anymore. That's okay. That's the beauty and art of goal setting. It's a living work. It's something which you can take now, and I guarantee, with absolute 100% assurity, will change the way you do life. Not just the way you do business, but the way you do life. You need to make this plan of action that I'm going to help you create work for you. You need to also remember, this is your plan of action. Right now, it is very possible that there are literally hundreds of people listening to this tutorial, this introduction. I guarantee, again, there's a lot of guarantees in this, but here's another thing about goal setting. Your plan of action will be completely different to the next person's plan of action. It's yours. You don't need to show it to anyone else. It will be completely unique because it will reflect your personality, your individuality. And eventually, as you become more of an expert, and yes, that's the right term, an expert in goal setting, you may find that you will need to recreate this again, and a few years later, again, and a few years later, again. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what goal setting is all about. Because your priorities will change over time. Your goals, your dreams, your hopes, your desires will change over time. Here's what I want you to do. This is part of the introduction. This is crucially important. You need to grab a pen and paper right now and jot these things down. You need to hunt around the house, or go down to the news agency, or go to the bookstore, or wherever to buy some supplies. Yep, it's going to cost you a little bit of money to do this course. I reckon it'll probably cost you about $5. $5 in your time. Let me ask you this. Is $5 and some of your time worthwhile investment towards discovering how to live your dreams? How to actually live your dreams. How to fulfill your hopes and your desires. How to take a thought from your mind and bring it to reality so you can touch it, smell it, hold it, embrace it, love it. Is $5 and a bit of your time worth that investment? If it's not, press stop right now. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. Because just as I can tell you, for every 100 people that are listening to this seminar right now, 90 to 95 of them figure that $5 isn't worth it. Let me ask you this. Are you one of the 5 that's left? You see, I'm motivated already. I'm intrinsically motivated. My motivation comes from inside. It's a burning desire to see the realization of my dreams. But that has come over time. I wasn't always like this. I didn't always have an idea and then a month later see it come to pass. No. I was at one time like the 90%. I'm sure you've heard it before. 1 out of 10 succeed, 9 out of 10 fail. Well, it's maybe not so much that they fail, they just don't succeed. And why is it? Why is it that you can have a group, a handful of people from a similar upbringing, similar education, similar income opportunity, similar culture? Why is it you can have a handful of similar, like-minded people and only 2 or 3 out of the group succeed in life as to what they really want to achieve. Why is that? It's my belief that these people have internal, intrinsic motivation. They are deeply motivated to achieve their life dreams. They see, they know, they recognize and understand that their life dreams are not necessarily just for business. They know that there is more to life than business. They know that there is more to life than family. They know that there is more to life than their spiritual being. They know that there is more to life than health. They know there is more to life than community. They know and they understand that there are actually many different areas of life. And that's what we're going to cover in this series. There are many different major components of life. Yes, business is one. In a nutshell, I'll say these can be broken down, but in a nutshell, you've got your pen and paper, write this down. I would say there are 6. Family. These are the priorities in life, through my beliefs, of a whole human being. Family. Physical. How you feel about yourself physically. Are you well? Financial. Yes, in today's culture that is crucially important, but it's not the be-all, end-all of happiness. Spiritual. How do you really feel about yourself on the inside? Your relationship with your God, whatever that might be to you. How about your mental health? And I don't mean are you cuckoo, cuckoo? Are you nuts? No. How is your mental strength? Your stability in your mind? How can you adapt to change? And social. How is your social health? Your ability to interact, react with other people. These, in my opinion, are the 6 major areas to life success. If you can master them all, and after this course, I know you can master them all. When you have learned to master them all, you will find new possibilities, new dreams, new abundance in your life. You will literally see things come to pass in your life that previously you didn't dare dream possible. That's what this course is all about. I hope you'll enjoy doing it with me. Here's what you need to do. You need to go and spend your $5 down at the local supermarket. And I want you to buy a few things. Number 1, get yourself a big ring binder or something that you can use to put your notes in from this course. Because I'm going to break it down into different sections. And in those various sections, I will be giving you things to do. You see, you cannot learn these things just by listening to me yak through this microphone. It isn't going to happen that way. So get yourself a nice big ring binder. And then I want you to get some Tab Separators. I think that's the correct name. It's those pieces of cardboard or plastic that you can put into the binder that have little tabs sticking out. You can write things on, make it easy to find what you're looking for. When you get your Tab Separators, I want you to get 4 of them. 4 separate ones as a minimum. You might like to get some more for the sub-areas, but 4 major. Jot this down. Here's what you need to label them. The first one will be labeled your dreams. The second one will be labeled your priorities. The third one will be labeled your personal values. And the 4th one will be labeled your goals. Now perhaps while you're there, you should also, as I mentioned, buy some mini Tab Separators, because each of these sections in my folder that I've collected now since 1994, I'm looking through it, just thumbing through it right now, and I'm just thinking, wow, did I really dream this much? Yeah, I did. See, I had big dreams. But when I began, not only did I have my dreams, I had a real problem. My priorities were screwed up. They were in the wrong place. My personal values, I wasn't clear on what they were. And my goals, well, hey, I was a young man. I thought goal setting was just about making money. I didn't know. I didn't know how much more there was to it. But then during that fortunate time in my life when I met and I spent weeks with the real deal, with some people who are really living their dreams in all areas of their life. Then I saw the difference. I've made these notes here. You see, I'm a collector of information. Information that I have learned, I've written down, and I've got 10 years of success training to give to you. Not just in this seminar, but inside the Complete Guide to Home Business Success, inside the entire members site, inside any of my solo seminar series. I have 10 years of success, development and training to pass on to you. This is my gift to you. These things were given to me. In many cases, they were given freely. In other cases, I had to make an investment. I had to pay cash. I had to miss out on something in my own personal life. But these are my gifts to you. I want you to go and get those things for me. If you didn't write them down, please rewind this and listen again. It's crucially important. And next week we're going to start right there at the beginning. Dreams. How to dream big dreams, not just little dreams. And as I say that, and in closing, something comes to mind which was shared with me. I was 19 at the time. That's a bit more than 10 years ago. Hello. Quite a bit. And I don't know whoever first said this, but it was given to me on a tape, and it went something like this. It was a phrase I've never forgotten. Whatever the mind of a man or woman can see and believe and ardently act upon, they can and will achieve. Whatever the mind of a man or woman can see and believe and ardently act upon it, they can and they will achieve. I believe that. When I first heard it, I didn't believe it, but I wanted to believe it. So I wrote it down. And I said it to myself over and over again until my mind had no choice but to see and believe that statement. And I can tell you, friend, from then, till now, it has become truth. This is Paul Barrs signing off. Oh, I look forward to this series teaching you and hearing of your successes. God bless. I'll be with you again very soon. Bye-bye.